Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. In today's video I thought we could talk about camps. Camps in New World are something you will see very early. As you walk up to your first town, they will be hard to miss, scattered all over the path and areas surrounding it. They will be, at first glance, almost like an annoyance, but you will soon learn they are a valuable tool you will be using quite often while you play and explore. Your camp will work as your temporary respawn spot while out in the world exploring. It is placed so that if you die, you do not have to respawn way back in the closest settlement. You can't place them inside of landmarks, however, but you can place them nearby, so this will save you a lot of running time in those eventual cases where things just get out of hand. The camp also works as a field mobile mini kitchen and crafting bench, allowing you to craft minor healing potions, fishing bait, and rations, things like that while you are out in the field, to save you running all the way back to town for such a simple task. Clicking your camp and choosing to rest also is a very quick way to replenish your health almost instantly while not in combat. So, how do you get your camp? You won't have access to building your camp right away when you create your character. First, you will have to travel to your starting town. Once there, you will receive a quest from the survivalist who is in that town to head out and do a couple simple tasks, and then they will give you the quest to go out and place your camp. Once you have this, head out of town and gather a flint and a few green wood and place your camp. At first you will think it is bugged, like most players, or new because it won't do anything when you apply the resources. This is a common mechanic in New World. Simply back away from the camp after placing the materials and it will poof complete. You will start out with a very simple tier 1 camp. You will only be able to craft the very basic of items at this camp, but later, once you hit certain level thresholds, you will have the option to upgrade it, unlocking new looks and better recipe access as you go. When you reach level 15, you will head to Monarch's Bluff. Once there, you will be looking for Bursina Thornton. This NPC will offer you the quest Friends in Fashion. This quest will send you out to Divine Rise, where you will have to loot tattered silk from ancients. These are skeletons. After you have looted the desired number of silk from these ancients, you will take it to Survivalist Lee in Everfall. When you deliver this package to him, he will then award you with a +1 for your personal camp, which will now allow you to place a tier 2 camp. Upon reaching level 25, you will head to Cutlass Keys. This quest is not offered in town, so it isn't as obvious. You will head down the path from town until you stumble onto an NPC named Tosh. When you talk to him, he will offer you a quest called Animal Instincts. This quest will send you on a hunt across Cutlass Keys to gather sharpened wildcat claws and streaked alligator scales. There's a bit of walking involved in this quest, and the alligators at this level can be a bit difficult, but it won't take you too long to complete. After you have gathered the claws and the scales, you will return to Tosh and he will accept them from you, giving you a +1 camp upgrade in return. This will now allow you to place a tier 3 camp with additional recipes found inside. At level 40, you will be able to do your quest to unlock your tier 4 camp. At this point, however, I recommend waiting until level 44 to do it. The reason is because of an item that you can potentially get while doing it. So at this point, you'll head to Relentless Shores and talk to Rylat Wilson. This NPC will offer you the quest Lupine Observations. This quest will send you on a hunt to kill Fangsnap in Fangsnap's den in the northern part of Relentless Shores. Now the reason I recommend waiting till 44 plus is because Fangsnap drops a legendary earring called Bitter Root. Which is very good piece of gear for any level range, but it will not be in your loot table below the level of 44. So if you do this quest at 40, take note and return to Fangsnap once again at 44 for this great earring. After defeating Fangsnap, return to the Relentless Shores settlement and speak to Rylat Wilson once again, and she will reward you with a +1 camp for this task. This will now allow you to place a tier 4 camp, which has a clearly upgraded appearance and adds a new tier of crafting recipes inside. And finally, at level 55, you will unlock your final quest in the Camp Upgrade series. Upon turning 55, Derek Wardell in Eden Grove will have the quest Fading Lights to offer you, so head there and accept this quest. This quest is very straightforward as well. It is to defeat 10 ancient guardians at Pavo, so head down to Pavo and defeat these guardians. There are some silver elites mixed into this location, so just be aware of these and it shouldn't give you much problems. After completing this quest, head back to town and turn it into Derek Wardell, and he will reward you with a +1 camping skill. This will now allow you to make your final tier of camp tier 5. Now, if you have managed to level beyond any of these quests without doing them, don't worry. The reason they are set to award you with +1 camp skill instead of unlocking a specific tier of camp is because they do not have to be completed in order. Each quest will award you with an increase to your camp tier, but in order to get to tier 5, you will have to complete them all, not simply the final step in Eden Grove at 55. So you can go back and do the others anytime you like and unlock the tier 5 camp. So, why is getting your tier 5 camp so important? You would be surprised to know I have met many 60s while playing who have their tier 4 camp and are content to just leave it at that, not backtracking to see what they have missed, thinking it is just a camp, it isn't worth the effort. I also see hundreds of people dipping water in Windsward and walking over to the tier 5 Arcana bench to make infused health potions by the thousands to level their Arcana, paying tens of thousands of gold in taxes. All the while, they have access to a camp that they can set up at the Azoth Spring Farm route where there is always fresh water available. They could be crafting those potions on site, tax-free, saving so much gold. So I believe it is very important and completely underappreciated. Well guys, that was just a quick guide for anyone who is stuck or confused on how the camp unlock quest chain works. I know many of you know this stuff, but I have gotten many questions in-game and on Discord on this topic. Some people even thinking that it's bugged and they are unable to unlock their tier 5 camp simply because they missed the first one in Monarch's Bluff early game because they started in First Light or Everfall, and I just wanted to help clear things up for them by making this quick guide. So as always guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope I will see you in the next one.